For the next 7 days, I'm gonna be climbing mountains, searching for tarantulas, and surviving the desert, all in Big Bend National Park.
Good morning. I am burnt to a crisp. I'm so burnt. Also, you might be wondering, what's this fashion piece you're rocking? I have a bloody nose. This is the second one I've gotten within the 3 days I've been here. It's just so dry. But I was thinking about taking a rest day today, but I think we're gonna be going into the mountains, and so if it's cooler and shadier, hopefully it'll be a lot easier. If not, today's gonna be one hell of a day because I'm already burnt like a tomato.
Okay, another thing I'd like to inform you about is they do have a few gas stations like sprinkled in throughout the park. Thank goodness. Okay, so this place like in the mountains is the main place to be. It's fucking packed. Like there's literally no spots anywhere. This is nuts. Cause yeah, the first trail I was going to do today was the Lost Mine Trail. No parking spots anywhere close. So I think tomorrow I'm just gonna have to come directly here, or I don't think there's a chance. But the temperature, like out in the desert, it was like 85. It's 73, it says, like where I'm at now. So it is dropping drastically in my favor, which is a very good sign. But the first trail that we're off to today is the Emery Peak via South Rim Trail and Boot Springs Trail, 14.5 miles. And we're off, but right off the bat, this trail, I guess now we're really in like mountain lion black bear territory. But I guess you act completely different for a mountain lion. Like you, well, not really. You like act the same as you do for a grizzly bear around a mountain lion. Black bears, they're just like, don't like keep a safe distance. That's about it. But I guess these are probably more of a threat. But I am bringing the bear spray. But yeah, like right off the bat, I mean, there's still cactus everywhere, but it is a completely different environment. Like there's so much more shade. So this is very nice. Found our first animal of the trail. It's a little bird. It's a little bird. There's so many more like birds than just like, well, pretty much all I've seen is birds, but there's so many more birds on this trail so far. Well, here comes the official start of the loop. But we're starting, it's like 9:45 we're starting. It feels super nice out here. Like it's still pretty early in the morning, but I think it does stay a lot cooler here. So this hopefully will be a lot easier than the other ones. But this place is absolutely stunning. Like, are you kidding me? This is nuts. Like being in the mountains, it's so different. And I think we're going to that peak right there eventually, many miles down the road. But yeah, the shirt covers most of the crispiness. But the only other place that's like really killing me sunburnt wise is the back of my legs right here. And obviously the shirt's not gonna cover that. So I just gotta keep a really close eye on it and probably apply sunscreen a lot. This is so crazy though. Literally like right on the other side of those mountains, it is the desert. Like the mountains alone literally just changed the landscape completely. Holy shit, I found a deer. I found a deer. No way. Fuck, the shadow's right in the way. But that's a deer right there. I'm gonna creep up, see if I can get a little closer. Hey buddy, how's it going? You're living out here in the little bit of a safe haven, aren't you? It's like a little oasis where you're at. Oh my gosh, it's a deer. Hey buddy, how's it going? I have not seen one of you in quite some time. Now, he's like, oh my gosh, there's another one. Literally right there. Right there. There's two of them, they're just hanging out. Watch out for the mountain lions, guys. I'll protect you. I got some bear spray. Those deer looked like a lot smaller though. I don't know if they were just like juveniles, but I'm pretty sure a lot of animals, like I was asking the guy about the black bears. He said the black bears are way smaller just because like it's such a harsh condition. So I'm not sure if they were just like juveniles or if they're actually just like smaller here, but let's go. But like even like the vegetation here, I think has like a different strategy for survival. Like a lot of it isn't even like spiky or like does not want to kill you. A lot of it's actually these pine trees with like, they're like very light green, but a lot of it's pine trees. I'd say that's the majority of the trees in this area. Okie dokie, what's this sign saying? Black bears have been observed at close range in this area. All right. Well, this is a new one. My body feels so much more like relaxed because it's like cool, this wind blowing in and there's like shade everywhere that I actually need to pee. I have not peed on a trail in like the last 2 days. I mean, talk about a historic moment. I found, I think, a blue jay. It's a blue bird at least. Right there. It's like very vibrant blue too. Everything's in the shadows, in the shade right now, which I guess I don't really blame you, but I'm gonna see if I can get a better look at this bad boy. Oh. That's not a blue jay though. What is that? That is a big bird and it's like blue, but there's no jay about it. Oh my gosh, there's a buck. There's a buck literally right there. He's really in the shadows. He's kind of snaking through the woods. Oh, there he goes. See you later, buddy. Oh my gosh, look at these cactus. They're like flowering. Look at those. Oh my, those are beautiful flowers. Holy crap. This isn't even in the peak yet, but look at that. Holy crap. Okay, so like up here on the mountain, I actually do have service, which is kind of nice. But I was looking on the thing, like basically where I like slept at that lone mountain, it was supposed to get up to 95 degrees today. Today, okay, it's 11 o'clock, it's only 76. It's only supposed to get up to 85 here. So it's not like 20 degrees less, but 10 degrees less is a big difference when you're sweating your balls off. Okay, so I'm not sure if this tree is just like dead or if this is just a sweet looking tree, but there's literally no bark and it's like white. But like the leaves still look like they're doing just fine. So I think this is just how this is. But yeah, it's literally like the smoothest tree you've ever felt in your life. There's literally no bark. I wonder if that helps like dispense heat if there's no bark. It kind of just like is a naked tree. It's like the same thing as a human if they were naked. Okay, so now I'm starting to wonder if like those type of trees just lose their bark. Because there is bark on a lot of it, but then like that part has got to be like the smoothest tree I've ever seen in my entire life. But I wonder if it just like sheds. That's crazy. All right, we are getting closer to the peak, and it like has completely changed the landscape. It's all just like grasses now. It's almost like a prairie, but going up like all these mountains. But it's so crazy. Like you can kind of see, I don't know if the camera will pick it up very well, but like the mountains end and then it's just like desert on the end of there. Like it literally just like cuts off with the mountains. I found another flowering cactus. Look at those flowers. A lot of them are closed up still, but that one's actually open. It looks a little different than the other one. It might be the same type of cactus. I don't know. There's 60 varieties. Could be anything. We made it! Look at that. That is insane. Look at that for a freaking view. Holy crap. Woo! Now that's an echo. Let's go. Look at that. This is freaking nuts. All right, we're popping a squat for sure. Like definitely facing that way. It literally just goes on forever. That is nuts. Oh my gosh. Now, all right, it is definitely water break time. It is like I've gone, let's see how many miles. I think probably around 5-ish. Yeah, 5 on the dot pretty much, 5.05. And I'm parched. So let's get some water going. Sitting up here with the sweet, sweet nectar. Doesn't get much better than this. Let's go. Holy crap. So we're like 7,700 feet up. Man, this is freaking nuts. This is nuts. Like you could see how it's just all desert. Like it's all like yellow and like deserty out there, but the mountains for some reason, just like, it's like a whole different biome. Like look, it's all green in here and then it's just like desert out there. Yeah, I'm so high up. Look at all those little ants down there. Hey guys, look at them all. This is crazy. Let's go. But yeah, basically, I have not really felt like I've gotten burnt at all today. Like, I think the shade and, like, it being a lot cooler helped. Right now, I'm kind of getting blazed by the sun, but I have not felt like I've gotten burnt. Also, the wind is, like, very cold. Like, not cold, but cool. Like, it's very cooling. Like, the wind in the desert, it, like, helped, but it was, like, really warm. So, the relief was not nearly as good. Look at that raven right there. Look at that raven just on the rock chilling. Hey, how's the weather down there? Oh my gosh. I'm literally above where the ravens perch. This is crazy. Yeah, holy crap. If you're scared of heights, maybe don't look down, right? Or like look away from the screen. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That would be quite the tumble. That would be quite the tumble. After seeing a view like this, I now 100% understand how I was able to do 6 months last time. Literally like, this makes it so worth it. Like through all the pain and struggle, seeing views like this though, it makes it all worth it. Like it trumps everything. This is nuts. I never want to go down. I want to stay up here forever. Oh my gosh. This is so crazy. I don't care if I'm showing you this view for the 5th time or whatever. This is so crazy. You deserve to see it. But all right, now here comes the real tricky part. Getting down. See, this is what I'm talking about. Getting down is the hard part. It's just like a cliff. But I got my buddy little crow over there watching me, giving me moral support. But yeah, honestly, it would be a lot easier without a tripod, but you know, I made up my decision. I brought this. All right. But like, it's literally just cliff. I got to get all the way down there. All right. I got to focus up. Like, how does one navigate that on a descent? That is so fucking steep. You just gotta sit on your butt. Maybe I just jump. No, I'm gonna fucking break an ankle. Bad idea, bad idea. I gotta go over here. And swing this foot down. I just need to take one big step. All right, that was a little more treacherous than going up. Another thing is like that peak was not busy at all. Like literally, I was up there by myself for like 20-30 minutes. Like the closest people were those ants. Like that was it. Like normally like the tallest points are super busy. I literally had that place to myself. Holy crap, I spooked another deer sneaking up on it. It's looking looking directly at me. You can see its ears. Go back to eating, and I will go back to stalking. Actually, they're probably really used to stalking with mountain lions and bears here. They're probably like, dude, you do not know what you're getting yourself into. All right, well, I've just been head down walking for a while. I think we're about like 7 miles in now, but like, we're all the way down the mountain now. We're like going into like canyons and stuff. This is so sweet. We're literally at the highest of highs, and now we're going down to like the lowest of lows. Game changer. I completely forgot I packed an orange. So I'm gonna scarf this down. But yeah, basically, we're like halfway done with this hike, but I'm almost thinking I might add on another one. We'll see like time-wise, because it would make sense, but it would also add on like 5 miles. Okay, so I'm definitely going to reapply before I head out, but I've decided I'm actually gonna like tack on some more miles, basically. So basically, this is the deal. This trail that I'm doing right now is like 15 or whatever, but this other one that I want to do as well, it's like 11, but it basically follows the trail that I'm already doing for like 6 of its miles, and this like little green part's the only thing that I would have to add on, and it's like 4 miles. So I think I have a while to go, as you can see with this gray. That's that's what I have to go to get there, but I think I'm gonna tack that on, pretty much just because it'll save me a whole bunch of time and a bunch of miles in the future. So I think that's the plan. The only issue that I am dealing with is I forgot to bring a headlamp, so we are kind of racing the sun, but it's only 2:40 right now. So another thing that I would strongly recommend is chapstick. Like when you're hiking in these dry ass conditions, your lips just want to fall off. So like today it's not as bad, but like yesterday and the day before, I completely forgot it, and oh man, I wish I had it. But this trail so far today looks like livable. Like all the other trails I've done, you're like, how the heck is anything living here? This one, like I can actually like, I mean, obviously I've seen deer, so like I know for a fact there's actually stuff that lives here, but you can just like see it's a lot more like lush and like looks more like homey to like an animal. Oh my gosh, I found another one. No way. Hey buddy, how's it going? You are a lot more calm than your friend. I'll see you later. I still am confused though. Like there is a lot of water in like pockets kind of, but like for it to be so much more lush, I would think there would have been so much more. Like there's that, and then like there's a little like puddle down here, but it's not even like a full stream. It's literally just like, it looks like rainwater collections. So I don't know like why it's so much more lush here, or like where they're getting the water, but I appreciate the shade. Well, another bloody nose. This one's like gushing out too. Like holy crap, look at the freaking ground. I'm bleeding on my camera. Damn it, that was not smart. I'm bleeding oh fuck. Stick a freaking toilet paper. No, there's blood everywhere. Oh crap, man. Like I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm drinking, like I drank an entire like liter of water, or however much a Nalgene is. 100 milliliters, 32 ounces. I don't know the conversion, but I feel like I'm drinking a decent amount of water. I don't know why I keep getting bloody noses now. But yeah, it looks like a freaking mountain lion kill right here. But people are gonna be like, what the hell happened? Yeah, this might be the worst bloody nose I've ever had in my entire life. Like, if the tissue's not in it, it's almost just like a stream. It's just like a leaky faucet, basically. It's just like, oh my gosh, I found like the first little bit of like moving water I've ever seen. Well, actually, besides the river. But like, this water's actually moving. Like, you can see the shimmer right there in the light. It does not go very far. It literally ends like right there, and it starts like right up here. But like this water is also crystal clear. Look at that. If it gets like deep, I'm definitely taking a swim. Now, my hopes are not very high that it's gonna get deep. I feel like this is literally the first water I've seen on this entire hike. But you never know. Oh my gosh, what are the odds? There's literally like a massive like pond, or I guess that's I'm assuming that's just like a really big puddle, not a pond. But like, honestly, I could swim in that, but it is really not calling my name. There's like bugs swimming around all over in it and everything. I think I'm gonna pass. But okay, where I'm hiking now, like the amount of water is definitely picking up. Like all of this is water, like all the way down to that huge pond or like puddle or whatever. And it seems to just keep on going. Like there's just been like little pockets ever since that first little bit of water I found. But now it's almost like there's a little creek. Like there's a huge puddle over here even. Look at that. That one also does not look too inviting, but like I'm actually, like the amount of water in this area is definitely picking up. But yeah, it's so weird. Some of the creek beds are like very full of water, like those pockets. Others are literally just bone dry, like there's nothing here. So I don't know, maybe it was like the way the rain was like raining, like if it was like blowing really hard or something.
or if like these ones just dry up faster, but like this one has literally nothing. But yeah, I'm literally just like walking into this like creek bed at the bottom of this canyon. This is pretty sweet. I mean, it's a lot hotter down here for sure, but this forest, I mean, it's still got like a ton of trees and everything, but it definitely feels like a lot drier than the one from this morning. Now, this could just be because it's later in the day, but I honestly feel like this forest just is drier. Like there's less like green, you know? Now, another thing that I am curious about is that agave, because if it is, I'm gonna have to do some research. I don't have service. But if it is, I might harvest a leaf for like my sunburn, because I'm pretty sure that helps like a butt ton. But I just don't know what the heck that is. It kind of looks like it, but I don't know for sure. It could be poisonous and I just make it way worse. Okay, so this is actually kind of sweet. The biomes change so fast. Like you can see that mountain is like fairly green, and you can literally just like see it change into the plains biome. Now, I'm not exactly sure why that is. We are on like the south rim, so I'm wondering if we're just like a lot further south, or this mountain like that I'm on now is more of like a hill. So I don't know if it's tall enough to like get the full wherever that mountain is green. But either way, we're moving. Holy crap. Well, we made it to the south rim. Oh my gosh. Look at that. It literally just goes on forever. Holy crap. That's so crazy too. Like you can see that green speck over there and over there. That's like the river. Everything else is just like a wasteland. Woo! Okay, so I just hiked like a little bit more. It opened up like a whole new set of oh my gosh. Holy shit. Look at this place. This is nuts. The landscape is like so, oh, there's like a fire over there. I mean, it makes sense. It's dry as hell. But this is such a cool landscape. Holy crap. It's also like very windy. Like, okay, if there was a fire to start, it would spread so freaking fast. Like I saw a warning over there. It said fire level extreme. I've never seen that before. I've only ever seen high. So yeah, it's like basically just tinder, the entire place here. But now it is 4 o'clock. So if I do want to do this like extra trail, I kind of got to get moving. Okay, I'm sorry. This view just keeps getting crazier and crazier. Look at that like massive rock cliff face. I think we got to go all the way to the top of that ledge though. So let's go. Look at these vultures. They're flying so low to the ground. I think that's just how high I am in the air, that they're just like, this is the right height. Okay, so I was completely wrong. You can walk to the top of that cliff, but my trail doesn't go there. And after stopping at like literally every single overlook, it's already 4:30. So I kind of just got to get a move on. Okay, where I am right now, the pine trees are so cool. Like, okay, it looks like these do kind of lose their bark or whatever, but the actual like underneath part, it's like red. So it's not like a redwood, obviously, but that's literally redwood. Yeah, the landscape literally completely switched up. It is like bone dry now. It's not like deserty, like it's just like prairie almost. But everything's just dead and like dying and dry, man. I've gotten another bloody nose, but I just didn't think to record it. I don't think you want to see that. But I think the biggest thing that I am missing is my shade. I have not had shade in quite some time. I don't know, it's just like, it's so prairie. There's not a whole lot going on. And the sun's ablazing. Man, these mountains are so cool. It's like just jetting out of the earth. Oh my gosh, and then you just have like quite the view this way as well. Holy crap. This place is like stunningly beautiful. This is nuts. We're back to some shade. Yes, yes. We're like going downhill a little bit. It's like so much cooler in the shade. All right, water break. I think we are about 11 in. Oh fuck, this rock is so, oh, it's like right in my asshole. And I'm gonna relax for a bit. Oh man. It like after I freaking got out all those trees and it was like the completely like dry area, 2 bloody noses, dry as hell, way harder. Yeah, see, this is the sign that I saw earlier. Fire danger extreme. I've never seen that. But I mean, it is so dry here. I think literally you could sneeze hard enough and that would cause enough friction for a fire. It's so dry. I found another deer. It's up on the trail here. He's leading the way. Hey buddy, all the deer here are tiny. I think they just don't grow as big. But there's another one. I'm gonna creep up on him, see if I can get a little closer. It's so skittish, but also like doesn't care at the same time. It's so weird. I hit one bush and it like jolted up, but now it's just like going back to eat. Holy fuck, there's one right fucking here. Look at that. There's like a baby right here. This one's tiny. I wonder if she was trying to lead me away from this baby. Look how tiny this one is. That's gotta be the mom. Oh my gosh, that's gotta be the mom right there. And there's like a little baby right here. Look
Look at it just hiding in the tree. Oh my gosh, you are adorable. That's why the mom's not running away. There's the baby right here and the mom's right there. That's why. I was wondering why you were so like not afraid. You got a little baby right here. Hey buddy, how's it going? Oh my gosh, you are the cutest thing in the world. Oh my gosh, look how tiny that thing is. Like the deer already run small here and then put baby on top of it. Oh my gosh, you are adorable. Mom, Mom, go get your baby. Okay, I think it's slowly but surely making its way over to Mom. Go back to your mama, man. Go back to your mama. A little family reunion. Let's go, a baby deer. Holy crap. Look at them. They're like staring me down, but I think she understands that I'm not a threat after I just let her baby basically go. See you later, guys. See you later, guys. Let's go. Now, I'm not 100% sure, but from my observations thus far, it looks like the deer only stay in like these really, like, it's way cooler here, but like these foresty areas. They don't really like to venture out into like the freaking plains where you like get bloody noses and stuff, which is smart. But like, I've only ever seen them in like this type of biome. But it does seem like there is a ton of deer here. So like, it's now making sense to me how like mountain lions and bears can survive here if like they're not eating cows and horses and stuff. Like in this area, there's a lot of deer, it seems like. But also I was wondering, so like normally bears hibernate in the winter. Here, I wonder if they like flip-flop it, because I wonder if they hibernate like in the scorching like heat of the summer. I feel like that would make sense. Maybe not. Let me know in the comment, because I also know some bears like just don't even hibernate like if it's warm enough. So let me know if they like reverse it, or if they don't even hibernate, or like what the dealio is. I love the like neon like algae on the rocks though. Like that one even has it way over there too. But it's really cool how there's like 3 different colors on these like rocks or like these mountains. There's like the neon green, like a bluish teal, and then there's also like the reddish rock. It's super cool. It makes it look like a little thing out of Star Wars almost or something. But actually, holy crap, I'm backtracking a little bit. But that's actually Emery Peak. That's like where I was earlier. Holy crap, that is so high up. Wait, it actually might have been that one in the middle. I don't know. I was on the highest point because we saw the marker. But that is sweet. That was all the way up there. But like Big Bend, I knew it was going to be hot and like very deserty, but I didn't do a whole lot of more research besides that. Like, I did not know it was going to have stuff like this. Like, that is nuts. Like, I literally came into it blind, kind of just like expecting the desert and that's it. That is like off the charts. That is so cool. But I'm not gonna lie, like all these cactus flowers, I almost literally just fell into this. But these like cactus flowers might be some of the coolest flowers I've ever seen. Like they are freaking beautiful. Well, fuck me. I literally just went like half a mile past where I was supposed to turn. Son of a bitch. All right, I guess we're backtracking. Welp, with an extra mile added on for literally no reason, now we are off. Well, this might have been the most pointless trail ever. It literally just led me to this campsite. It literally just led me to a campsite. Like on all trails, it goes that way for like probably like another 1.5 miles. But I think whoever made this trail was just bushwhacking, and I am really not in the mood right now. So I think we're going back. But hey, I guess on the plus side, you get a way better view of Emery Peak. I was literally all the way up there. That is nuts. But honestly, I should have known. And I think that's why I missed it the first time too. Because I don't think there is a trail. Like literally, there's no trail marker. It's only a campsite marker. Let's go to the car. Okay, we're like 0.2 miles away from the car, but holy shit. Look at that. It's literally just like wave after wave of mountain. Talk about a rest day. Oh my gosh, I think in total it was like 17.5 miles or something. But okay, basically now I'm gonna go to where I slept last night, because I have to come back here tomorrow to do like another trail or two, and it's fairly close and it has service. So we're going back. Well folks, never mind, we have a massive fucking issue. So I did not use all the water in this bag last night. It fucking just leaked everywhere. This thing is sopping wet. Son of a bitch, man. Oh, that is not good. I'm hoping that it's just gonna get hot tomorrow and the next day and the next day, which it has been, and it'll just dry it out. Luckily, I'm not somewhere cold, because then that would be a really big problem with mold. Well, definitely never doing that again. Good morning. Well, waking up early did not happen. It's 9:30. It's like super overcasty and windy. And so like it actually feels good. I slept in. But man, I really don't know what to do with this freaking water situation. Like I put my sheet at the bottom. The entire, like literally all the way over there, it's wet. This entire area is just sopping wet. Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm hoping, like the overcast feels really good, but I kind of was banking on it being like scalding hot today to hopefully dry it up. Well, hey, we got lucky and we actually got a spot at the Lost Mine Trail. It is 4.8 miles, but I think this trail is like the most popular in the entire park. Like, I think it's because there's a lot of bear sightings on this one. That's what it seems like. There's a lot of signs, and I even heard like people talking about it. But it's just like so hard to find parking. Like if you want to do this one, best of luck. But man, now I'm not entirely sure how long this like overcast is supposed to last, but it is making such a big difference. Like it is like almost cool today. It is so nice. But so far, like this trail is not really busy at all. Like I have been passing some people a lot more than other trails, obviously, but like it is not horrible at all. I think there's just like, everybody wants to do this trail, but there's not a lot of parking, so it kind of keeps it dwindled down to like a manageable amount. Whoa, what the heck? There's just like an actual pickaxe on the trail. Oh, that is heavy as hell. What is this doing here? Carve me a new path. Well, there she blows. Holy crap. The views here are absolutely nuts. Like they're off the charts. Oh my gosh. But it is so freaking windy today. I'm not standing up here because I feel like we're gonna fall. But this view is crazy. Oh my gosh. Woo! Okay, but yeah, like this trail is not busy at all. Literally, this is like the main overlook. I'm the only one here. So I don't know like why there's no parking spots, but this trail is not that busy. Okie dokie, next up is the Window and Cattail Falls, 10.5 miles. I think I might have found a hummingbird. Look how tiny that bird is on that tree right there. That thing is, I don't know if that's actually a hummingbird. I think they have really long beaks, but that thing is so tiny. See you later, buddy. But this trail, it is looking like it's about to be very deserty. We're like basically going to that saddle and then looping around that mountain. That's like the trail, but there's like no trees down there. And these clouds are gone. Whoa, what the heck? Look at this grub. It is like so blue. I don't know if that's a grub. I don't know what that is. It is moving fast. It's like, get me out of this heat. But like, look how blue that thing is. That is nuts. Get out of here, buddy. I'll help you out. There's a little shade for you while you're crossing. I do think this cactus like might be my favorite kind, but this one almost looks like it's flowering or like had flowered. Is that? Oh, that's like really hard. That is like super hard. I can't even squish that. So they're all dried up if they were flowers. But yeah, we're back to dry creek beds. Like this trail is literally just the desert. There is like no water. But like being by a creek bed does help like a lot. Like all the trees are actually big enough that you can use the shade. So it's really nice. Well, found a blue jay. Found a blue jay. And I found out that that is actually a blue jay, but it's like a Mexican blue jay. The only blue jays I'm like used to are like they have like white spots on them. And this one does not. Because it's from Mexico. See you later, buddy. I'm not even joking. I literally think I just found a tree with fruit on it. Look at those. It's just a whole bunch of fruit everywhere. And like a lot of them are like broken open. I think animals are eating these. What is the inside of this? Oh my gosh. It's like super squishy. Wait, there's nothing in there. It's just empty. What is the point of this fruit? It's just literally, oh, there's like tiny seeds. That massive thing is like for 4 seeds. Look how big this is. There's like 4 itty bitty seeds in these things. But there was also some water, so I wonder if that's what they're using to like coax animals to eat them and then disperse. Okay, now this is sweet. The canyon just like ends and there's like a drop off. Now the wind is like really pumping through here. Holy crap. But this rock looks slippery as hell. It's literally like a water slide. This rock's so slick. But look at that. Holy crap. It is so goddamn windy. This is nuts. But that is quite the little view. Now let's see if I can get out of this water slide. Look at how slick it is. It literally, you just, like you have to go quicker. It literally is so goddamn slick. But okay, I had to take like maybe like a quarter-mile detour to get here. Definitely worth it, but this is like what they call the window. More of just like a gaping hole, but teach your own. A super nice thing about this park is literally like, you might pass some people on the trails, but it always seems, maybe I've just gotten lucky, but like the payoffs at the very end, there's always been like nobody, which is super nice. That's like the part you want nobody to be at. So like, I don't know, maybe it's just like really hot and people don't really want to like sit out there or whatever, but it's super nice. Like normally the parks are full of like people eating sandwiches and stuff at the ends, but not this one. It's super nice. But look at these little like purple flowers I just found.
Look at those. There was literally just a bee inside there, but I kind of spooked them away. Whoa, that is a bold move. To leave a water behind? That is nuts. But yeah, so this was like the little cutoff I did, like not technically part of this trail, but to go to the window, it's like a quarter of a mile. So in total, it's like half a mile, but now we're on to Oak Springs. Found some more of these pink flowers. This one's absolutely loaded. But look at this butterfly. That is a super pretty looking butterfly. It's got like blue and red and everything on it. That thing is gorgeous. See you later, buddy. But these flowers also are absolutely gorgeous. And they got like little yellow things coming out of them. It would be so cool to set up like a trail camera and like see throughout the night like what comes to this flower. Cause I think that's like obviously when most stuff's out. But I wonder if you would see like a bunch of bats like eating the nectar off these things. Holy crap. You can literally just see forever. This one is nuts. It's literally just like the entire like flat basin desert down there. Holy crap. Hey, I found some dandelions. A familiar face. Well, here we go. About a mile till the falls. And if it looks like that, that looks sweet. If there's like an actual waterfall. But yeah, pretty much after the window, it's just like straight desert again. Like no shade, no trees, no nothing. So if I can actually like jump in, oh, I'm gonna be so happy. Holy crap, I can actually see water from here. Do you see that? That's water. Holy shit, there might actually be a waterfall. Holy crap, we literally found an oasis. We literally found an oasis, a waterfall in the middle of the desert. Yes, we are so going in. Did somebody order a beach day? Oh, yes. Oh, it's so cold. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Woo! Yes. Oh my gosh. We literally found an oasis! Oh my gosh! Do I ever feel refreshed? Holy crap. This water though is also like freaking crystal clear. You can literally see everything. It is so clear. Holy crap. Was that a tadpole? What the heck was that? Okay, so I was looking for the tadpole. Like I think it was a tadpole. I cannot find it, but I literally think I found like a shrimp or something. Do you see on that like that rock there? It looks like there's like a shrimp or something. Maybe it's just like a water bug, but it is very shrimp-esque. But I'm really trying to find this tadpole because I'm pretty freaking sure I saw it swim under a leaf. But the question is which leaf? I caught it, I caught it, I caught it, I caught it. It's in my hand. It's about to fly out. It's right there. I literally caught a tadpole. What the heck? All right, I'll put you back in the water before you drown or whatever, like opposite of drown. See you later, buddy. Dude, it's literally an oasis. There's amphibians in the desert. Never. Yes. Well, shit. We have a new dilemma. Swear to God, I just saw a leech. Fuck. I'm pretty sure I just saw a leech swimming. Okay, yep. It's right fucking here. You see that leech? That's moving very leech-like. Very, very leech-like. So, check my back. But here we go. You know, the possibility of getting a leech, becoming super refreshed. I think we're going in. Yabba dabba doo! Woo! Oh man, this feels so good. Oh my gosh. Oh man, do I feel amazing. Oh my gosh. Literally, like that is literally an oasis. That is absolutely beautiful. I think it's the most beautiful thing I've seen all day because it means life. It means a beach day, baby. Oh my gosh. Woo! Look at that. Like, come on, are you kidding me? There's literally like a rainbow even. It literally knows it's paradise. This place is nuts. Holy crap. This is literally like an oasis. This is nuts. Well, I think I found my favorite trail so far. Okay, honestly, no. Like the Emery Peak and South Rim, the trail that we did yesterday was probably a better like overall trail, but like literally just this 100 foot by 100 foot area was better than anything on that trail. This is literally heaven. Look at that, it's an oasis. It's a literal oasis. And like there's these super pretty yellow flowers everywhere. This is the place to be. Okay, I found a sweet looking hornet. Look at that hornet. Oh, fuck. Oh, see you later. Sorry. Sorry. But okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I think this might be the happiest I've been since like heading back out on this trip. Okay, well, I'm so happy. It's literally like an oasis. That is nuts. Holy crap, is this like a old beehive? I think this is literally like an old beehive. I wonder if a bear got to this. No way. Where did that even come from? Like way up there? Huh. That is like gotta be an old beehive though. That is sweet. This area is freaking off the charts. It's literally like a creek bed everywhere. Oh my gosh. That tadpole's like half frog. It's got like back legs. What the heck? Okay, so I have to try and catch him. I dropped my fucking bear spray in the water. And now the tadpole's gone too. No, that was probably the worst thing that could have happened. No, but okay, back to what I was saying. Like this area is like off the charts. I was literally hiking in like a desolate wasteland. Like for the majority of this hike, it is so lush and vibrant and like completely like right now, if you just got dropped in this area, you wouldn't even know you're in the desert. It's literally, it's miraculous. But all right. Bon voyage, waterfall. You did me very well, and I will miss you dearly. But okay, one thing I do need to actually check is this bear spray completely useless now after dropping it in water? Oh, let's make the wind. Let's check the wind. All right, we're good. We're good. Oh, nope, that looks like it's got some force behind it. All right, I think we're good. I think, honestly, it makes sense that it's waterproof because like if it's raining and a bear comes at you, what are you supposed to do? Just be like, hold on, wait for it to stop raining. I need my bear spray. Well, okay, we're back at like this place. And I guess like, okay, it makes sense. It says that this falls is not even found on most of the maps. And it kind of seems like they like are trying to keep it hidden. They're like no group sizes of 10 or more. Now one of these things, I did not read this beforehand, but that's okay. But the majority of it, I think they're really trying to keep it hidden, which I mean, for good reason. I mean, that place was absolutely sweet, and we saw that flower. But yeah, I mean, like definitely come to this place, I would say. But like, I guess they don't really want you to, but I would definitely come. I would definitely recommend that trail. Even though I like jumped in and I like bathed technically, the only thing I had on was sunscreen, and my sunscreen says reef safe. So I think that means like it's safe for like plants pretty much, right? If not, I'm sorry. I found a sweet looking lizard. Look at that lizard, it's like polka dotted and stuff. That is a sweet, look at that lizard. Oh, there he is. Oh, he jumped. Where the hell? Oh, there he is. Wait. He is so cam. Oh, there he is. There he is. Hey, buddy, how's it going? We're back home for the night. A lot of the carpet, some of it's dry, a lot of it's still soaking. Majority is just moist, so it's getting better. But like this area up here, it is absolutely just sopping wet still. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do about that. Today I like left my windows cracked to try and give some ventilation. Tomorrow I might roll them up to just really like condense the heat. But yeah, all right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Last night was very, very strange. Literally, okay, so I started off, there was a nice breeze in the night, felt amazing. I got some great sleep. 2 a.m. I woke up in a pile of sweat. Like, I don't know what the heck happened. It like warmed up or something, but then I had to roll down like literally every single window to go back to bed. But yeah, let's start the day. Now, okay, this next trail, like the first trail that we're going to today, the road is absolutely horrible. It is very treacherous with like massive bumps and stuff. Like if you have like a normal car, I don't think you're gonna get stuck. Okay, yeah, this is this is kind of nuts. Literally like every single car in this parking lot is either a Jeep or you could tell it's a 4-wheel truck. So actually I'm at a place which is my 2-wheel like SUV, but we made it safe and sound. And the first trail we're doing today is the Balanced Rock Trail, 1.9 miles. But these mountains are actually kind of different. They're like full of like these massive boulders instead of it just being like sand all the way up. Well, I guess the trail is literally called Balanced Rock, so there's probably gonna be a lot of rocks. But they're like sweet looking. But man, my feet are waving the white flag. They've tapped out. They've done everything they could. Like normally, like the first mile is by far the hardest. After that, your blisters kind of get like worked in, but these are probably some of the biggest blisters I've ever had. So it might take a little longer. Holy crap, I found a different type of lizard. Oh, where'd he go? He's right there. Do you see him? Look at that one. That's got like some sweet colors on it. It kind of looks like the other one that we saw yesterday, but it's got like way more colors, especially on its stomach. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like green down there. That thing is sweet looking. Well, we made it. Talk about a rock. That is one big rock. But this is, look at that for a little view. Holy crap. Honestly, this is more of like a window than like the other one. Like there's literally like all 4 sides, but that is a nice little window right there. Holy. Imagine if I just, imagine it just just topples over. Everybody that's hiking up here is just like, where the fuck did it go? Man, that's gotta weigh at least 20 pounds. There's no way I'm lifting that. But man, it is so crazy, the difference in landscape. Like it is literally just like barren desert all the way out there. Like literally the mountains in the other area, they must like change the entire climate because there's like trees and like green everywhere. This one, it's literally just these huge boulders, which is sweet looking. but it's a lot hotter. It's a lot hotter. Holy crap. Look at that lizard. It is like neon green tail and like a blue head and everything. That is by far the coolest lizard I've seen on this entire trip. Look at that thing. It's even got like a yellow butt. It's got like so many different colors on it. What the heck? That is so cool looking. That lizard was the sweetest. That was the coolest lizard ever. I have my old America the Beautiful pass. I'm pretty sure it was literally the lizard on the pass. That is so cool. Now the new one, it's got a spoonbill. We've already seen one of those, but I literally think it was the lizard on the pass. That's so cool. Holy crap, I'm literally just like driving back on the road. I literally think I just found a bunch of bighorn sheep. Look at them all. They're literally everywhere. There is a ton of them. Look at that huge herd. Holy crap. Look, now they look very different than all the other ones I've seen. They're like reddish. There are so many of them. Look at that one. He's literally just eating the bush right there. But you see how they're like red? Oh my gosh, he's literally eating the cactus. I wonder if those are the things that can eat the cactus. That is nuts. Look at him go. But these look like very different. They're like very reddish. Where did that huge herd go? Look at them all. Look at all the sheep. Look at them all. That's literally the whole gang's together. See you later, guys. Let's go. We finally saw some bighorn sheep. All right, next up is the Sam Nail Ranch Trail, 0.3 miles. Oh, this is kind of sweet. It's like, it looks like this was somebody's like old home back in the day. Well, I don't know if that was the home. That looks more like for animals maybe, but it said it was a ranch, so I'm wondering if there's a house somewhere around here. But that looks like almost like a little stable for some animals rather than a home. That'd be quite rustic if that was the home. Oh, here it is. Now we're getting somewhere. We have ourselves a windmill. Wait, there's water over here? What? No glasses of water? Oh my gosh. Whoa. They like actually have water here and everything. Okay, they could actually survive here. But literally there's just a windmill and like water. Wait, did they make a well? Holy crap, yeah, they dug a well. That's like the water. That is nuts. They literally made the water come out of the ground here. Like that's why everything here is so green. They literally like basically made it green. That's crazy. Look at that. Now that little tiny drip is basically like what gave them life over here. That is nuts. Just like living off of a little tiny drip. Oh, and this had to be like the actual house. Look at this. That is sweet. It's literally just like all made out of clay. That is nuts. It's literally just ruins now, but there's a lot of flies ever since I went by that water. But look at that. That is crazy. They literally just made a house out of like this dirt and sand and stuff. But hey, this place has stood the test of time. The windmill's still blowing. Next up is the Lower Burro Mesa Pour-Off Trail, 1 mile. Well, this trail is starting off sweet. First off, every single one of these is flowering, and they're like super green and vibrant here too. But then all the rocks are like different colors. Like there's like this one, then there's like layers going through it. Some of them even have like a purplish tint. The layers in this rock are absolutely sweet. Like look, it literally goes all the way through this mountain. There's just like that solid layer of a different color rock. I don't know like why that is or like why that happens sometimes, but it looks so cool. When you're at like the bottom of a canyon like this, you feel so belittled. Like you are literally nothing compared to this thing. It is giant. Also like over here, I guess this is like like when there's like a lot of rain, a bunch of water pours off this and it turns into like a waterfall. Let me get over here. But yeah, look at this. I guess this is just like a massive waterfall when it rains. There's like a cave up here though. I want to see if I can kind of climb up there, honestly. I wonder if I can get up there. Well, only one way to find out. Look at this. It's literally just like a huge cave up here. I wonder if water, like when it's falling, is literally like right in front of you, like right here, because I'm like in a cave. This is nuts. Look at this. Holy crap. I found yet another lizard. He is right there. Look at how pretty that lizard is. That is nuts. And last but not least for today is the Mule Ear Smoky Creek Trail, 7 miles. Okay, so honestly, I've kind of realized, I feel like the entire park revolves around those mountains. Those are like the middle mountains where it's like way greener and stuff on the inside of them. But like everything outside of them is like deserty. So I feel like everything revolves around that. Because that's like probably where all the animals go to like stay safe and stuff. And then like venture out here at night and stuff. That's my guess. Could be completely wrong. One thing that still baffles me is like, how do plants grow in this? It's literally just like sand and rock. Like there's gotta be like no nutrients in that. I don't understand like how they can grow and like get big too sometimes. Like look at how big that cactus is. Like where is it getting all of its nutrients to like get that big? It makes zero sense to me. I mean, obviously there's gotta be an explanation. I'm sure somebody knows. But it, like, I feel like nothing should be able to grow here. It's such a wasteland. But I will say, besides like that one trail that like actually wasn't even a trail, the trails are literally super nice. Like they literally have stairs like everywhere. It is super well maintained. Another thing I'm wondering is like what constitutes a cactus? Like we know they have like 60 different kinds, but like, oh my gosh. Actually, this one has like fruit on it. Holy crap, there's like fruit on this thing. But like, is this a cactus? It's literally just like stems and thorns. Like it has nothing, like that's what I imagine a cactus to be like. This looks so different. I mean, it has like thorns, but that's about it. Like, they do not look similar at all, but I wonder if this is like one of the 60. A lot of these plants though are like actually fruiting. Like, they literally have thorns on the fruit, which is kind of nuts. But this one has like a bunch of them forming all over the place. Like, I kind of don't get the point of that. Like, isn't that why plants make fruit? Is so like animals will eat them and then like disperse the seeds? If there are thorns on the fruit, nobody's gonna want to eat that. What the heck is this? Is this like an old home? This is definitely not natural. There's like 4 walls and everything, but there's no like concrete or anything holding it together. It's literally just like a big box. Like, yeah, there's like literally nothing in here besides it's literally just a box. I guess there's like a little room even over here. Like another section. I've got to be careful of the old cacti. But yeah, there's even like another little room over there. What the heck is this? But it's not like an old building because it's literally just like stacked stones. This is weird. Okay, I'm kind of fucking pissed. I'm not 100% sure, but there was definitely a snake that looked kind of yellow that went into this bush so fast that I could not get a camera or anything, but like, I think that might have been a rattlesnake. Crap. I want to see one so bad, but like, that is such a scary place. You don't want to go poking around in there for sure. For sure, don't want to go poking around in there. Okay, so my money is still kind of on snake, but I guess it possibly could have been a frog. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a huge frog like right underneath that log right there. You see that thing? That is like really big, especially for being in the desert. That is so crazy. Like, he literally must live his entire life like right in this area where it's wet. Because like anywhere else, I feel like he would dry up. Like, don't they literally breathe through their skin? That is nuts. But there's a little, like, that's a big frog. I wonder if that's what was laying all the tadpoles yesterday. Was like something like that. But okay, while we're here in the shade, we're taking a little break. Today, I don't have the any service here, like at all. But I feel like it feels hotter than the last couple days. I'm definitely sweating more at least. Okay, this is kind of sweet. I'm literally just still relaxing here. There's these flowers here. There's literally a bee inside there. Hey buddy, how's it going? He's just doing his thing. What is that sound? Do you hear that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that sound? I'm almost starting to think somebody like put a speaker or something underneath here. Cause like, I don't know if you can see this. There's like that's definitely like not nature. There's like a zip tie. And then it leads to this like box or whatever down here. Like right there, there's like a box. It almost looks like there's like a voice or like a audio thing. Possibly even like with a camera, I don't know. But I feel like somebody's like, maybe this is like a study or something going on. Because it's not just like trash, because it's literally zip tied perfectly to this root. So I wonder if they're like studying something. So I don't really want to mess with it a whole lot. But that's definitely not nature. I don't know what that is. But okay, before we head out, I found 2 new types of flowers. There's these white ones that are super cool. They're like tiny, like my fingernail size. And then there's also like these dandelion looking ones. But all right, let's get back on trail. We made it. And oh my gosh, talk about a view to end the day. Look at that. It literally just goes on forever. This is nuts. Holy crap. Where are the mountain lions at, man? that is so crazy right there. It's literally just like massive spears. Okay, so I made it down, but like this mountain is just like full of like crystals. Look at that. They are literally just like sprinkled everywhere throughout here. That is sweet looking. That is so cool looking. I have no idea like what that is, but that is definitely a crystal of some kind. Okay, I'm back by like the water area. Look at this wasp. It is like, it's like neon blue. Look at that thing. I think that probably means that it is deadly. Look, it is so big too. Got a little close to me. Oh, but that thing is like big. It's got like orange wings, like a neon blue body. That thing is sweet looking. Where'd he go? Fuck. Look at that thing. Look at how big. Oh my gosh, it's like stingers like moving. Oh, he is ready to deliver a strike. That is not good. I think I'm getting out of here. Well, done and dusted. But I think I'm literally just gonna sleep here tonight. There's a nice little overlook over here. I could possibly catch the sunrise if I wake up in time. But yeah, I think that's the plan for tonight. Now yours truly, have decided I'm taking another shower. But there's some stipulations. I only have 1.5 liters of water that I'm like allowing myself to use for this. So I gotta make it count. Okay, so the strategy I'm thinking is I go head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna start with the head and then kind of like work my way down though with the same water, and then like go chest maybe and like work it down, you know, like try and basically clean the head, clean like the torso, clean the legs. Hopefully I have enough water left. So start with the head. A little bit of soap, never hurt anybody. Except for like if you use like harmful soap, I guess, in like a creek or a river, I think it can harm the animals, but you know, this is not that. This is Bath and Body Works. Well, there we go. I feel squeaky clean. Also, this water like warmed up throughout the day. I basically like poured the water from other water bottles into this, and it was like really warm. So I took like a warm shower tonight. What are the odds?
But tonight we're cooking Spam, courtesy of Mom and Dad. Thank you very much. Also, I know you noticed it. Brand new pan. My dad got this for me. It's like a name brand, like Jet Boil. So he was thinking, and I also think he's right, it's gonna disperse the heat a lot better and not just like douse it in the middle. But there's only one way to find out. But maybe like not as much Pam, you know, that's probably good. Whoa, there's a lot of Pam coming at you. But yeah, this pan alone, like just with the feel, oh, it feels so much nicer. Like it's got some heft to it, you know? That's how you know that's how you know the quality of a pan, the heftiness. Blast off. Okay, so I'm still just like used to moving the pan around. I might just kind of like set it in like the middle right here, like have the middle of the pan be it, because it's kind of my Spam's kind of like triangled around the middle, so I might just kind of like have that be the middle. And then just, why is this so freaking, the exposure is so up? But I might kind of just have the heat coming from like the middle here. So then we can kind of see how like well it disperses, you know? But you see how it's like cooking all three of them though at the same time? This is really good. I'm gonna flip just already. Whoa, they're a little slippery. Oh shit, I should probably use it. Okay, so that one's like actually kind of cooked. Ah, fuck, it's really spitting juice at me. That one's kind of cooked. That one's somewhat cooked, but not as much. But it is dispersing the heat way better. Normally, literally only one of these would be like burnt to a crisp, and the other ones would be raw. So this is working way better. But now, whenever I am cooking meat in like an area where there's like apex predators, the thought always does cross my mind, like, how interested are they in Spam? I know Texas has a lot of feral pigs, and I think Spam is mostly pork. So mountain lions, that may be like, oh my gosh, that's my calling. Another good thing about like the non-stick part of this pan and it being bigger is I don't really have to move the pan. I can kind of just move the pieces of Spam more. Look, oh my gosh, those are getting cooked to perfection though. But like, look at this. I don't really need to move the pan. It's so easy to just move the Spam. I got like extra room and everything. Those look fucking amazing. Holy shit. That looks really good. That looks really, really good. Now I know Spam might be kind of like an acquired taste, but I honestly have come to really, really enjoy it. Like it is, like you cannot tell me that does not look very good. Like that looks really, especially, oh my gosh. These ones might need a little bit more, but this one looks absolutely scrumptious. But like you see how like all three of them are actually like kind of like cooking? It just, this disperses the heat so much better. Oh my gosh, Dad, thank you so much. This is gonna make my life so much easier. This is so much better. Oh man, does that ever look good? Sorry about the dogs, but look at that. That looks scrumptious. That might be like the best, like most evenly cooked Spam I've ever done. There's literally like no black spots on that. That literally is cooked to perfection. Oh my gosh, I'm about to feast. If there's any mountain lions here, it's now or never, because this is gonna go quick. Okay, one last thing before bed. Whoever invented like the red light on a headlamp deserves like a Nobel Peace Prize. Literally, like when I'm using my normal headlamp, swarmed with bugs. Literally, like right when I switch it to red, they like all disappear. They're like, oh, that's not a light. I don't know like why, but it is the nicest thing in the world.
Good morning. There's a little sunrise for you. All right, back to bed.
But today my feet are so broken and battered and I'm pretty tired, so I think I'm gonna do a rest day today. But literally every single person I've talked to on this entire park has recommended one trail, the Santa Elena Canyon Trail. It's only 1.6 miles. So we are gonna do that today, but besides that, we're resting. I will say this place is absolutely gorgeous. Like I'm on like this scenic drive right now, and like you don't really even have to like hike to see the views here. Like just driving alone, it is nuts. Don't mind the paper towels. I'm trying to dry them out. Like this view is nuts. Look at that. Okay, so this place is packed. So I'm gonna keep it kind of low key, but this place is stunning. Holy crap.
and I think we actually get to go into the canyon.
Yeah, this is crazy. It's literally just these huge walls in this canyon, and you got like the Rio Grande running through it. Oh my gosh. This is nuts. I wonder like how many years it took for this river to go from there to like carve it all the way down there. That's probably like a long time. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot to look it up when I had service. But I guess this plant actually is agave. I'm already peeling, so it would have been helpful like a day ago. But dang, that's like actually agave, or like a kind of it. Well, my questions have been answered. It looks like over 2 million years. Well, not really that specific. I don't know, like over 2 million years. That's like very broad when the Earth's like billions of years old. This place is also like kind of crazy. Like the main plants here are like these bamboo looking things. Actually, I wonder if these are like those switch canes or whatever that we saw in the Congaree, because they liked the water a lot. But it's all like very bamboo-y. Like you see this? Like that's like the main plant down here, and I haven't seen that anywhere else. Whoa, they got a whole different species of beaver that live in this like river. There's like, whoa, that's a lot of beaver. Whoa, those are just the colonies? That's probably so many beavers. So it looks like they don't build like dams though. They literally just like make holes in the side of the river though. Okay, so I really have absolutely no idea what I'm looking for. But I don't see any beavers, but oh my goodness gracious. Look at this, it literally just like towers above this river. It's nuts. It goes in like both directions. Oh my gosh, this is sweet. Okay, one final test. Go! Holy crap. All right. Time to rest. Well, today was a good day. Did some editing, chucked out the panels. Honestly, probably one of the fastest charges ever. But okay, we're back at like the Lone Mountain. I'm gonna do another night hike, but it is like freakishly cold. It's like 40 degrees. So I'm kind of wondering if that's gonna affect the animals, but there's only one way to find out. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Literally, I have pants on, pants in the desert. Like I knew it got cold at night in the desert, but literally every other night it was sticking around like 65-ish. It's so goddamn cold tonight. I don't know what's going on. Well, there's tarantula number 1. Look at that's like a little baby one. Holy shit. Look how, look at that fucking centipede. Oh my God, do you see that thing under the rock? What the fuck? That thing is huge. Okay, so I'm like about almost halfway done with this trail. The weather is definitely affecting stuff. I've literally only seen that one tarantula and that centipede, and that's literally been it so far. So I do think a lot of this stuff is just like, hell no, I'm not going out there. It's cold as fuck. But I'm gonna keep searching. We're only halfway done, so there's plenty more time. But that's oh man, I wish I would have seen I wish you could have seen the entire centipede, because I saw it before I grabbed my phone. It was probably like end of the pinky to end of the thumb. Like it was that freaking long, and it was like girthy too. Like it looked like a wiener. Here's something a little more normal looking. Just your average little cricket. Hey buddy, how's it going? Good to see ya. Can't confirm, the cold definitely has an effect on animals, because that's all I saw. Good morning. Well, only one trail left to do. Okay, this is nuts. I don't know what's going on. It's literally like raining now. Where was this the entire week?
We have an issue. My battery is dead. I'm really worried because I brought the jump starter, so I'm gonna do that. But I'm really worried because before I left, this happened to my car, and we took it to a mechanic, and he said that it was just because my car was sitting unused for like a week and a half. But I've been using it a crap ton this last week, so it can't be that. So hopefully I left the light on or something last night. If not, we might have a really big issue. All right, let's see if this hopefully fucking works. Oh man, another thing is it is cold as hell again today. Like I don't want to put a sweatshirt on right now. I just want to get this done, but it's probably like 40 degrees again. Yes! Yes, thank fucking goodness. Thank fucking goodness, yes! I'm gonna make sure everything's like turned off in my car, and I'm hoping it was a light or something, or oh, thank fucking goodness it turned on. But I'm hoping I just messed up and this isn't actually the battery. But I guess only time will tell. If you ever go on a road trip, this is like priority number 1. Get one of these. They're literally like the best thing in the world. Oh, all right, so I'm just gonna let it run for a little while, and then we'll go to trail number 1. But yeah, literally this morning, it is 52 degrees. Like, I don't know what happened last night and today, but it is like cool. It is, feels completely different. Okay, well, I don't think we're gonna be doing this one. There's literally like private property, no trespassing signs and stuff. So, well, that was Big Bend National Park. Where to next?
If you could see him now, you'd be proud. Though you'd think days your beats. Your funeral was beautiful. I bet God heard you coming.
Jesus, this is just for you. You can watch this back. Oh, man.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits. We were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady figure. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old. I always had that dream like my daddy before me, so I started writing songs, I started writing stories. Something about that glory just always seemed to bore me, cause only those I really love will ever really know. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told before the morning sun when life was lonely. Once I was 20 years old.
Why is this so fucking difficult?
I only see my
I know this listening to like a song like this is not helping it out, but
I know the
oh my God.
they can make it major. I got my boys with me, at least those in favor. And if we don't meet before I leave, I hope I'll see you later. Once I was 20 years old, my story got told. I was writing about everything I saw before me. Once I was 20 years old. Soon we'll be 30 years old. Our songs have been sold. We've traveled around the world and we're still rolling. Soon we'll be 30 years old. I'm still learning about life. My woman brought children for me, so I can sing them all my songs and I can tell them stories. Most of my boys are with me, some are still out seeking glory, and some I had to leave behind. My brother, I'm still savvy. Soon I'll be 60 years old. My daddy got 61. Remember life and then your life becomes a better one. I made a man so happy when I wrote a letter once. I hope my children come and visit once or twice a month. Soon I'll be 60 years old. When I think the world is cold, I will have a lot of children who can bore me. Soon I'll be 60 years old. Soon I'll be 60 years old. When I think the world is cold, I will have a lot of children who can bore me. Soon I'll be 60 years old.
In half a mile, turn left onto Kansas 23 South.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old.
Turn left onto Kansas 23 South.
7 years old.